Here's the thing. I realized that I'm not a plein air artist. And I must admit, it's not something I'm particularly happy about. I remember growing up and seeing urban sketchers and different types of artists scattered all around town and spending hours on location getting inspired by everything they see around them and creating right on the spot. And I've always wanted to be like that. It felt like that's what you needed to do to be a true, real artist. I tried creating on location several times, but it's just not something that I feel comfortable with. It's not something that inspires me or makes me feel creative. Instead, the unpredictability of nature, of the climate, of people around you makes me feel very caged and a bit anxious about creating. Not so much because I think people will judge, but I just don't like having that outside energy interfere with my work. While I do like taking inspiration from what I see around me, I prefer observing and gathering, soaking up everything that I see, and then deciding how I can incorporate that into my work. I tried taking some of my smaller paintings to a local botanical garden to add a few marks inspired by what I'm seeing around me, inspired by the location. And while that seemed to have worked okay for me, it's not a practice I think I will be incorporating into my regular workflow. It's just not something that feels comfortable to me. So, if you're like me, someone that always thought that you need to be a plein air artist to be a real artist, know this. It's a belief that has been instilled into you by what you've seen around you, and it's most definitely not true.